Heroic prioritizing the bullets. And it seems we're nearly ready for the commitment. Jiggle on Banana, Stown looking for info. Here's some. Nades released by the Navi fingertips, and here's the first clash. Bit, another headshot. The highest rated in the pistol, need a lot more out of him, but they have the sight, Chad, and the bomb to be planted rotates on their way. Shy on the nade. Regrouping. Time will become a factor here. It's going to be hard to force him out of that position despite the number disadvantage. Here comes the commit.
Good flash.
Just shy of the first, it's Electronic struggling to finish. Refresh gone, quick snap out of Perfecto. And it's only Tesses. Navi have the clock on their side, and he's just trying to get something to get the juices flowing. He's out of there. Might find one on the way out, and that'll do nicely, but that is a Navi pistol.
Clear tone set here very early, taking the pace out of it, allowing Heroic to go for those aggressive maneuvers, nothing coming Navi's way, and then they execute simple stuff, setting up into the post plant.
Navi walking with a limp early into our second round.
This is a Heroic classic here. You can see trying to stay ahead of the play, grouping the numbers together, staying ahead of where Navi want to finish as they flirt with top Banana here. That's one back, Simple steps up to the plate and draws at level, 4v4 now.
Interesting smoke. Suspicious. Not for Simple.
Looks like they're going to thread the needle right here. This is huge. Just rerouting, staying together, pack mentality.
It's the right call. Let's see if any more of those bullets can connect. Cadian has already hit Perfecto once, Shy this time. Long, looking to be occupied, the smokes will bloom. No info for Heroic, flying blind as the rotate is called upon. Lots of contact, commit, Perfecto pulls the pin. They've got plenty of time. Very little resistance on their path into the site. It's Electronic responsible to housekeep, and he sweeps two under the rug. Heroic looking to remain threatening on a light one. And already, again, the scout pestering Navi. Electronic this time, hamstrung, and another connects. Okay.
This is a scary round now. I know it doesn't look like much, but this is actually very dangerous for Navi here. That's a nade, and that's a kill. Cadian, Stown, they've combined for two. Problems for Navi now.
Yeah, and don't forget, Electronic is still bleeding internally. 30 HP for him. This is going to be bleak. Can they turn and flip the script again? They did it once.
They're more direct right now. This would show the class of Navi. If they can peel around back like this, they're in dire straits. Tessus with a power position. Still multiple members reside.
They call upon Bit, master of the headshot, precise. Unlike anyone else, but he's not ready for Tessus. Hung, drawn, and quartered on the entrance. There's not much left for Navi here. It was only Little Gun, Boomage. A little bit of Lisa life out of the leader. 3 remain. Oh, it's awkward. 45 seconds, and that's the last of his smokes. A nice AK upgrade. That will work well to ply his trade. Heroic, still not a guarantee with what they've brought in, but so close, it's at their fingertips. A single click out of that Deeg could end it here. He's found another smoke, but that's nice the scout. Shot. Wow, Heroic didn't even...
Green out to play. Navi are clearly taking their time about things. Not rushing it, just these defaults, and that's a shot from Cadian to open up the account. Another opening kill here.
They just keep getting that mid-fight, and woof, a dink exchanged. Saved by the apartment penetration, but Bit catches one to the dome as well. Already Navi trying to overcome the circumstance. Immediate extinguish implies a threat imminent. Out of the spearhead of Navi, simple, sharp, pointy, ready, yet smoked. Fnatic smoke, and they'll trade blows with that.
Yeah, it's basically negated right there. Exchange smokes, they're not going to be able to move forward, and more shots on through. Down's going to take down Simple, easy as you like, and now 3v5 disadvantage for Navi here. This limper buy coming on through, you can see it stinging, and Stown, what is this?
He wants a little more. Oh, it's down! He started this round, he nearly closed it on his own as well. The bomb loose bit tagged, we know about that. And his intentions and objectives for this round changed dramatically. Bit now on a survival mission, and there is a little bit of a hunt. Refresh throws the Deerstalker on and takes him down. Nothing brought into the next round of play.
2 really good rounds in a row, and the positive in that last one was Cadian having the...
Simple clearly feels like he can get up to some funny business. He's one of the few players that's prioritized something a bit bigger than a Glock. Lots of steps. Refresh, flashed in, looking for murder, and will spray down 2. Simple's Deeg got him somewhere. And that bomb plant.
You love this.
A bomb plant? Wow, you do take that any day of the week. A frag and a plant. Very little invested. 20 seconds. They do have to hurry up now. One single CT can stand up, and it might be Teslas. Refresh, shush. I'm just listing the whole roster. Everyone contributes, and that will be enough. Get out of here. Simple will take down punt, but it's just for survival. Navi get nothing done.
I think they're...
His boys play. Cadian is once again in pursuit of early glory. Knocks the socks off of Boomich. And a deep smoke.
This.
Refresh. For redemption. First found, lot more are progressing. Refresh! That is disgusting! 4 members of Navi collapse and Refresh stands up.
Much more confident to make those plays, and speaking of plays...
Casper, Cadian, Muller once again up to no good. He's been caught out, loses the support of Shush. The AWP lives on.
It's a bit of a change here, an opening for Navi. Now they've been able to find a bit of a kill that's going to create a massive gap across the map, because up until this point, we've got to the last 30 seconds and everybody's been alive from both teams. So
it's Navi's turn to try and buck that trend. There hasn't been more than 1 casualty for Heroic.
He should have spotted something there, Cadian. Should have seen the bootstraps.
Or not. Oh, he's dead. He's got to be dead. Run down by Electronic. And oh, damn, Refresh splattered across the site. And that should mark and signify Navi doing exactly what we discussed. They might even have 5 alive on this one. Forcing Heroic to reach into their pockets, and Navi reminding them
70%
70%.
Yeah, well, that's what we've come to expect from this guy, right? The new headshot machine.
70% of his kills straight to the head, whilst being a heavy contributor and role player.
High flash.
Stown trying to counter with a flash of his own, but still blind. It doesn't matter. Perfecto stays stalwart and maintains top banana. Simple cast his gaze the same. It seems Heroic are making an executive decision here of the leader. Time-sensitive mission here for Navi. Can they convert this opening pick? Smoke will deny Cadian. Oh, not! Catches one. Thank God it's the M4 for Cadian. He lives on, just about. Refresh looking to stand and bang. Both of them are, and they've already repelled Electronic. No answers in mid.
Time's a problem here.
Hits the pull, 20 seconds, starting to close the gap. Tighten the noose, Simple caught off. It's a double again from Refresh. And it looks like Heroic have done it again. Refresh with the double. Destroys Navi on the late commit, and only one is Boomich. See you later, Alligator. That's 12-4. Refresh has come to the stage, revitalized.
Yeah, this is going to start feeling really good for Refresh now. He's had 2 massive multi-kill rounds over towards A, just denying their entrance up middle. And this pace, again, seems to be a bit of a problem for Navi here. They had to rely on Electronic in the previous there to just crack open that site single-handedly. But time here, coming up mid, through an incendiary. This is well done by Heroic, holding onto that utility. Really stalling out Navi, who can get back into a buy, but want to crack this nut.
They got every bell and whistle they could possibly desire. The black and yellow might not be ready for this. Tessa's heavily flashed. Looking to maintain control, but it might be one man on our screens. Refresh to seize all the control. Already pushed up down mid. Simple's laughing at him. Glocks him down, cancels his plans. And this is a very different looking round already. Quick response in util. Down with a big role to play in this round. Smoke will hold them at bay.
They know this is coming. They have a great read here in Stown. Here's the door locked. There is no way forward, there is no way back. Navi, they only have one choice, and here they go.
Oh, flashed off. Tessus lives on. Second flash. Oh! Still blind. Still knocks Tessus lights out. And they have to get across. And they will, facilitated by the spray. It's perfect from Navi. A flawless take of the B site.
Had all the info right there, Heroic. I know they're in a number disadvantage situation, but going to be hoping for a little bit more in a situation like that. Navi, when the fights come their way, this is 2 rounds, 2 of the gun rounds right now, where there's been more aggression coming out of Heroic. They've been able to blow them out.
Smoke's arriving. Threatening on both facets. And this is the fight they've been waiting for. You can see just how much pandemonium is in the comms for the Danes. They're pulled by Electronic. This Puppet Master knocking the head off a Refresh. He will go down, but mission accomplished. Surging forward now, the Flames again arrive. Well timed.
3 here.
Oh, they're gonna surely try and commit through. Perfecto into the hot box. Cadian knocks Perfecto out. Boomage trying his luck, but Stown up and over. Bit head on a swivel. He's got so many targets to clear and not enough time for it. Simple. What can you possibly do? Good God, that was a close one, but that will be it. Can he die? Or maybe fight to survive? What was that flick? He's been watching some Odyssey. Did he die after time? No, just in time. 1 second on it.
Looked like the perfect CT setup right there to deal with that. They wanted to try and live for a bit of a mid to B. Right, they had 2 players top mid looking for the...
Tessus playing with fire, flash, and frag already found. One through the coffins, but evades that fate. It's Cadian ready for bit. A late adventure out of the boiler room. Cut short, and it's only Electronic that gives us some hope. A glimmer of hope for Navi in round 12. The outlook's bleak. The forecast is murky, especially now. Another one in the feed. Shush awakens from the pit. Impossible odds now. Loud Tessus. In library. So light on time. A quick headshot looking to string together the double. Not to be, and the half one out. I think that's an adequate response to the team giving you.
Here, but again, a bit of a different look on the CT setup. This is what Heroic are known for, staying extremely dynamic. The bodyguard again, it's always Shush who's tasked with this, babysitting the big green.
Wow.
Cadian. Shush takes another. So these pistols, if they want to do a hole pop, it's dealt with. And this is the thing, they're just dealing with this. Navi are knocking on the door, and they're getting dealt a dud hand time and time again. This is great from Heroic.
Yeah, this is ballsy though. You know they're on lighter buy. You have a 2-man advantage, but you want answers as well, and that's a bomb carrier plucked from the pack, and a little flourish from the rifles. Stone, and it's Electronic, the space taker. Shush, tested early in the apartments. He's got his heart beating, likely quickening in pace. Electronic tries to crack open the site. Good trade out of Boomage. A level playing field as the bomb soon to be planted, thanks to the fingertips of Boom. Perfecto looking to make the room a little louder. There's Tessus and Cadian in hot pursuit. This is the frag though, Perfecto 2. Cadian up to the task. A 1 versus 3 with a bomb ticking against him. It's surely impossible. He wants them to suffer on the way out. Take it all. Now that is bitter-sweet, Chad, if ever I saw it.
Mission accomplished for Cadian right there, right? Doesn't seem like the flashiest kills. He doesn't go for the round, doesn't go for the clutch. He doesn't make the arena erupt, but what he does is he keeps Navi in the doldrums as far as the finances go. Check out the buy right here. You got a couple of bigger missions, AK-47s. Not for everybody. Navi are going to be struggling into this final round of the first half of map number 1 here. But they're working with the gun round, and you saw a bit more of a direct approach. Yeah, look at Simple's purchase as well. You can see that they were going to have a rough time after Cadian gets those final kills on the way out the door, but maybe some pace behind this. Boomich charging on up.
Oh, he's looking for first blood, and he finds it. Boomich sat down, bent over the knee. Despite the flashbangs, despite the procedures, Cadian is still finding these early impacts. Uh-oh. Hot water, hot toes. Stan responds with flames of his own. And there's a nade where that came from as well. Cadian, 2 to the good, 16 and 5. We said we let that feeling of being the villain as you arrive on that stage.
Shots.
Stan has been a beacon for Heroic, but now he's been extinguished. More required out of the leader of the pack. He's let one go. An immediate punishment. Navi looking to recover one hell of a round here, and he did catch a little flack through that smoke, but the bomb now ticking in the favor of natus vincere. Gaps to be closed, very light on nades here, Chad. The T-side's gonna have to use their bullets once more. A heavy duel, good flash, Texas, but kicked down. It's been electronic deliver, and Refresh not even allowed to arrive. That's a 9-6 half, and that is a recovery from Navi.
3v5 right there to get themselves their 6th round on the way out the door of the first half. 6 is more than enough right here, and that is massive work. You can see the game plan of the entire half. It felt slow, it felt pensive as Navi just thought through that entire T side. But to walk away with 6, to get the bookends, 2 in the start of the game, 2 at the end, this is fantastic for their confidence, but we have a competitive game now. I think it's going to heat up a little bit more with the Heroic T side about to don the server.
Can Navi find both here on Inferno? Cadian, whoa, what? He's alive, somehow, not for long.
That's an absolute gift, just walking around the corner, finding space, but getting destroyed right there on that jiggle. You couldn't believe it. You step around the corner and you see a T completely on his lonesome, not looking your way. That right there is a huge opener for Navi here. This is going to be the quickest way to level things up, 9-9. 4 more to find right now, and Heroic, they have their in-game leader in the grave to try and call the shots, but
Navi scratching their heads. What does that mean? The mysterious, easy freebie. More to come. Perfecto does not choose to engage. He has the information, readies his troops. Simple remains the unknown entity. 20 seconds. Still not a peep out of Heroic. Now the shots will start to rain in. 15 seconds, Simple felled after the first. It's bit to activate, strong on the pit headshot, and Electronic has kept them at bay. That is double pistols for Navi.
a lot to hope for in a round like this.
A frag would be nice. Simple denies, just 2 sprayed down. He will fall eventually.
Boomich already knows where he is. Electronic will finish that one off right there, gets himself up to 15, and well, now the guns will come out. His posturing Heroic. Again, just waiting out in the default spread. Flash forward into pit. He's going to get nothing. Tasses decapitates him, and Simple tries to fill the gap.
He has no way to voice concern. Forced into a more passive off angle. By virtue of the slip-off, it's enabled an opening front. Makes himself known. This is a powerful angle from Perfecto. It's what he's been waiting for. Time, these smokes will start to fade. We reached that 30-second mark. Still just the 1, make it 2. Down, no, 3 out of Stown. And Tessa's combined already. It seems that Navi will just have to hold on to what they can. Refresh will fall on the hunt. A very early hunt. Isolated, but not alone.
They're quick to this here, and there's more coming. The backup is on the way. Heroic know they can rip everything out of the hands of Navi.
Stubborn, are Navi. There's a limit to how much you force this,
Yeah,
no?
I'm going to call it off now, right? That's the thing. Bomb down, they're getting the win bonus into the next tip. You don't want to give all these AKs over. The reinvestment, you want to start working on a T-side bank balance of your own. Heroic will get up to 10, the first team to reach double digits. And that was simple stuff. It was Bit, who's in MVP level form for this event, just getting dismantled top mid. He's only got 8 kills to his name. Perfecto with 5, and Boomich, he's down the bottom.
Heroic, credit to them. They've managed to keep 3 people guessing. So light on time. You can see the barrage of utility into the site will force a reposition and a rotate. Committing through, that's a gift.
Needs something.
Church cracks open the site. Boomich sprays down 3. Navi say no. This is their site, and they make that clear. Boomich had to deliver there.
Game leader. A huge 3-piece from Boomich there, and it's going to humble Heroic here immediately.
They needed that. Consider what his teammates had. It had to be Boomich. It had to be then. 1 round separating them, and it seems imminent. We will tie things right back up.
Yeah, Bit was caught off guard by that one here, but now it's about the cleanup crew. Simple feeling a bit of pressure. Couple of upgraded pistols peering on in, and well, speaking of peering on in, Electronic has been hot. He wants to take a fight of his own.
Yeah, he's comfortable on this stage now. Gone are the days Electronic is framed as a newcomer.
I like this. They don't want to allow Heroic just to waste out the clock here, taking the fight to them. Showing we have the bigger guns. Bit of a flub nade right there, not the end of the world. Flak damage avoided. It's a matter of time rounds here. You don't expect this one to get out of control by any means.
Even stray bullets.
There's likely hurt as well. They're tapping him through the smoke. So Perfecto heads up play, up and over, through the grey screen, and he's looking to farm a bit of cash. They have to run on through. They need the lost bonus bomb drop now. Just one more to find, and Perfecto's going to get it done. 10-10 for Navi now as the crowd starts to get a little bit louder.
And looks like a journey is starting quickly here on the T side. We're looking for it.
That's an opener.
And that's one way to crack open a round. Simple, sit down. Cadian at the helm. Over, and it's Boomich that springs to life. Up and over onto the half wall, flexing moves and a spray. And Refresh, an immediate knee-jerk reaction. He drops his smoke, makes his presence known on the boiler room.
What's the reaction here? Does Heroic want to wait? They know that in this 4-on-4, Navi might start searching for information. They have a couple of options. Play 2-2 on the sites, gamble the site, go for an aggressive maneuver. And again, back into waiting out for a reaction. Neither team willing to give this one up.
Yeah, Boomich has done a lot for them. Back-to-back rounds from Boom. The luxury of returning to an even keel. Perfecto, a lot riding on his info. Oh, and head-to-head with Tessus. Loses his. Perfecto tucked in for an early bedtime, and now I'm afraid it all rests on the shoulders of the same man. He did it once. He may have to do it again. Heroic are coming. Slow and steady they crawl. They're looking for him. It can't be open. And Refresh has got the rotate dead to rights. Still Boomich a problem. Pesky, and Bit gives us life.
Bomb's not down yet. Time's a problem here.
Yeah, he can't bang him though. Oh, bodyguarded nicely. And allowed to get the bomb down and extend play, but a manageable scenario handed to Bit. Rookie of the year. '22, same stats, same form, but looking for a way into a 2-man setup. He just wants to punish him. He wants to make it hurt. Taste of their own medicine, perhaps, and those headshots do come through, at least the first. Trying to lay his life on the line in pursuit of that last one, but will get away.
High-level decision-making being made here. It's not the flak with here.
Looking for answers, and that's the headshot, Tessus. Taste of Bit's own medicine.
It's all on Boomich.
Again, it's Boomich that's called upon. They're looking for him, but he's ready to at least rain down hellfire down to some of the work for him. And that will be the plant. Heroic set for a 12th.
Almost got the triple kill right there. He could have stalled them out on his absolute own right there. Boomich just not enough. M4A4. Makes some noise, but doesn't make the kills. And Heroic now up to 12, a 2-round lead in the later stages. Navi's money looking worse for wear. They need to hold on to these guns. It looks like Heroic might give them that opportunity. A massive round for the Danes to post on the ball, but this one looks like it's going to go the distance, back and forth. These T rounds, they didn't get the pistol, they didn't get the conversion, but as far as the rifle rounds go, the fact that Tessus gets all that space, we saw it earlier in the tournament, it's like NIP were running a lot. They were able to walk up against these two-man A-holds, they were able to take that space, stifle out the A defense, because you don't realize that as an A defender. Normally, you're expecting utility before someone's taking control of that hay-cart position. But because he's walked on up, they have no idea that he's there, and in that situation, you can't move. You're so squirmed in the sight. Every time you take a peek, you're going to get shut down. Massive from Tessus here.
Yeah, he's got the biggest gun. Might have to have some fun. Boomage deals with the problem. He loves Banana, does Boom. And look at that. Nades in combination put Heroic off kilter. Simple to be tested. Blind as a bat, still rounds the corner. Tess is not brave enough to commit. Plenty of time for Heroic to try and solve this riddle. Simple wants to force his hand though. Remaining fluid. Desperate for a reaction, Chad.
Can't re-peek for a moment or two, and they've now smoked off the arch side. So Simple's going to have a couple of questions to ask, and he's been divided from the pack here. There's only two on the site. There's a chance for Heroic in a round like this.
3 versus 5.
Look at the weapons to defend right here. Ooh. The risks continue to be taken. Heroic trying to find gaps when there aren't.
It's a hard duel for anyone to take. Oh, but Tessus has caught him off. They know what that means. 2 victims lying on the A site. It's 20 seconds posted up. As everybody's favorite villain has Pit on lock. We will see a plant, surely. And they will extend play. Pit still a problem, but the bomb is down. 2v4 demanded of Heroic. Navi, the cavalry, canters in already though. We see it boil down to just Tessus. Trying to activate. Oh my God! Tessus in Antwerp, no less. Some people lose themselves here, but he finds himself on the stage.
Traditionally, this is where you want to take your time, but they've pedaled to the metal, taken B control. The clock now, it's against Navi. They have to operate if they want to try and get stuck in with pistols. They need to make a move. This is going to be 14. There's no way that Navi get into a round like this. It's a consolation frag right there. They'd have to find 4 more.
Well, that smoke tells us, oh no, they've even fudged that one. Heroic will throw it for him, and they will be getting out of there.
Nobody wants to go up any casualties here, trying to find something. Bit goes up and over, will go down, and another round secured for Heroic here. They are looking good to run this one over the finish line.
For some violence here. A symphony of bullets and flame, nades, flashes, spray. It's all Heroic. Simple decides to flip it. A double out of him. More encroaching. He needs to step up, but Simple 3. Just the cherry on top required out of Electronic. He's got no time. That AWP. Can he really do anything with it? Radiant, a quick one. 1 remains. So that all of Navi's hard work was for naught. The AWP connects for his 20th. This could be it. Cadian to put them onto 15. Clearing through! And there you have it! Puts the A, W, and P in Antwerp.
Massive stuff from Cadian here. Heroic now up to 15. 1 round away from picking up map number 1, and he does it in style. Huge round from Cadian. Didn't wince, didn't whimper. Heard the steps, trundling forward. Perfecto goes down and takes his time, takes the fight, and takes out Electronic. Huge stuff from Cadian.
That face says your boos mean nothing to me.
It's the big man again.
You'd have to do it twice. Oh my, shush! Puts him in the guillotine. Gaunt is simple, forced to watch with his hands off the mouse and keyboard as only 4 of his allies remain, or Heroic bring the pain. Map 1. A deep breath in unison from us all, because it looks like it may be over. It's down. A double kill seems to have sealed the fate of map 1. Only up to bit. Low, even lower, and Electronic forced to accept his fate. The tick of the bomb, marking his last round of an Inferno in this quarterfinal. And Cadian makes it so. 16 to 10. Heroic up.
Made that one look too easy in the end there. Walking through that T-half, a game plan, it was clear. They stuck to it, they hit the necessary shots, and everybody contributed for the Danes. There's no question mark if they're here to play. That's a massive game for them to win. Their first map, their map choice, that's a statement going into Ancient next. Remember, T-side start for Navi going into Ancient, and right there, it looks rough. You can see the conversations after the game. They're going to be feeling it. That's the second map I think the Bits lost at a major ever.